Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. There he is, dead score. Let's kill you again to some Scourge music. Let's go. Oh yeah, and you also, when you kill Ramobs in the Blasted Lands, then you get these imperfect Drenithists spears and fragments, and you can always accept one at a time, like one green, one blue one, and then you can bring them here, and there's like a broken dude, and he gives you a little sack of goodies for it, and there are also greens and blue items in there. Is also a great way to farm transmog that you may be still missing. Alright, so this is the Ramob I was talking about earlier. Yeah, see, now I can't accept the second one, I have to hand in the first one and then I can accept the second one. It's all not for us. Ah, Ravage. Yeah, the pink hyena. I think we still have one space. I think I only have... Oh, alright. Yeah, you kill your beetle and I'm looking up how many pets I can hold at once. Yeah, 3. Okay. I think these Ashmane boars, which is kind of cool. Right, I think they turn into, yeah, they turn into hell boars, which used to be kind of cool because you couldn't cross into through the dark portal before you were 58. But if you attack these boars, they turned, and then you could tame them while they were turned, and then you would have a hell boar, which was nice. I mean, you couldn't come here like 10 levels before you would go to the dark portal anyway, but hey. I like the green ones of these better, though I don't like the red ones that much. I think the green ones have more of this eerie legion feeling. So now he gives me these, and I can turn in another one. Yep, very nice. Now let's see. A head, another head, and Uther strength. Would you know it? That's gonna get on my bank. Okay, Grunter is still one that is missing in our little collection. And I think the rest of the Ramobs here are non-tameable ones, but rather just normal Ramobs. Like, I know there's a Naga, I know there's a demon and a dragon. Oh yeah, there's the dragon. You come here. Good sir. Let's use this hunter's mark. It's gonna change so much. And Grunter. Did we already pass Grunter? Did we catch Grunter? And I forgot about it. No. Oh yeah, it's a little, oh, it's a yellow little piggy. Okay, let's use one of these. Why not? We also have none of these yet, right? No. Okay. This, and this, and this. And you coming here. Yeah, that's a nice old model as well. That's a really small piggy. He is super small. What the hell? Oh my god. Don't do that. Okay. I think that's it for now, right? I think Murdoch Nightbender, yeah, we killed him. The Unyielding, we killed him. Killed them all except for Mojo the Twisted, who is probably on top of that mountain. And I'm not feeling like climbing it right now, because we're gonna go back to the swamp and we're gonna see what we can tame there. So this morning I saw on Twitter that apparently they released a bunch of new beta looks at the new hero class talents, whatever they're called. They're gonna come with the War Within, and I've not really been a fan of them to begin with because I was there when Shadowlands launched, and I was there for the 1 year before it launched, and I was there while it was active, and covenants were still a pain in the bum, and I cannot understand how the same company that already almost lost most of the player base to Shadowlands in general, but the covenants in particular, would ever do something like that ever again. But here we are. In the beginning I thought, oh, maybe that's gonna be fun, because, oh yeah, for someone who maybe doesn't know what that is a new thing that's gonna come with a War Within. I thought was going to be a customization option for your class. For example, for Hunter, there's going to be Dark Rangers. But the thing is, because it's Blizzard, it's not going to be a customization only thing. It's going to be a power level thing as well. So they're going to connect, first of all, they're going to connect certain styles of classes that you associate with a certain class. For example, Dark Ranger with Hunter, to a certain spec, which is already interesting. And on top of that, it's also going to be connected to power levels. So yeah, some people might say, well, I don't care, I just want to be a Dark Ranger no matter if it's good or not for my spec, but I can already tell you that, yeah, that's a nice sentiment, but that's not how games where you have any sort of competitive level attached to it work. And I'm glad if that works for you, but I usually like to, like, I don't need to play the best thing out there right now, but I do like to play my class to the best of my abilities. And in WoW, sometimes it's more than just like 1 or 2 percentages of, oh, I do more damage, but okay, one of these things is playable, the other is absolutely not playable. So yeah, and just to give you an example, when Shadowlands came out, I was playing a hunter actually, and I was really into the whole Maldraxxus aesthetic because the Scourge is my favorite thing in World of Warcraft, always has been, and all I wanted to do was to play a Maldraxian hunter, but the thing is, I was also in a raiding guild, and we were raiding heroic and mythic, and you cannot really raid heroic and mythic if your covenant absolutely sucks for the class you're playing. So that really, I'm not even kidding, like that really ruined the expansion to me, and I think a month into Shadowlands I switched classes because of that. I switched to a paladin tank who was actually able to go to the Kyrians, which was basically the covenant that protection paladins stayed with the entirety of the expansion. And that fit better together with my class fantasy of my character, but it took them a whole year to make covenants accessible for everyone because you could just, you could gather all the aesthetics of one covenant and be in a completely different covenant. And we also just tamed a little chicken. But by then I did not care that much about Shadowlands anymore because by then they had shown what kind of shitty storyline that we're going with. So yeah, my love for WoW had already been dragged through the gutters a little bit. And but yay, I could finally wear my Maldraxian armor on the hunter that I was not playing anymore because it hadn't been possible for so long. So when I read these things about the hero talents, I worry because I'm already on a declining love as it is with this game, which is sad because I like it so much and I play it so much and I played it so much and I would like to continue playing it. And no, by the way, I do not like Classic. I can go onto an entire different tantrum why I don't want to play Classic, but just FYI, that's not really an option for me. I also don't want to have a bad expansion that is defined by the illusion of choice as Shadowlands was. Okay, now I was on such a long rant that I completely ignored the cool pets that I just tamed. I mean, I mentioned the chicken, and the chicken is already cute, but these cats are so cool. I think they're called Templar cats? Or, no, they're called something different. I don't know what they're called. I mean, they classify as cats, but they have a different name because they have this weird stance and they have the glowy eyes. And there are a few that you can tame. Like, actually, I think there are like 10 different versions or something like that. Like, there is like this one that has this really crazy He-Man color palette, but there is also like one in black, one in red, I think, and a bunch of other ones. This one is so hidden in the swamp. Like, you can barely see it. Oh no, is this? I don't want to run into a horde base. Alright, I think if we kill this rare mob, then we're done with most of the Swamp of Sorrow rare mobs. And we could also go somewhere else. Let's use this Hunter Mark and let's also use Bestial Wrath. Did not stand a chance. Oh yeah, and while we're at it, why not just tame Yukiko? I think we have one spot left. And then you can also see the snake model, but in white. Alright, Yukiko spotted. And Sorrow Venom Spitter also wants a piece of the cake, but no, not today. Even if you bring your friend. Alright, but I think with that we have truly hunted down every single rare mob in the swamps. And we're gonna take a quick teleport back to Stormwind. I think we're gonna do the cooking and fishing daily, because after that we're 30 and then we can fly. I mean, it's slow flying, but hey, if we have another mountain that is giving us a hard time, then we can just fly up there. King Cider. Let's pick up some apples. I swear, this daily, when I was gathering all the cooking awards for, I think, Recipes in Northrend or something, I did this cooking daily in Stormwind every single day. And I think it was the King Cider for like 2 weeks in a row. Like, there was just not a single different daily ever. I picked up apples every day. Why can't it just shake the trees a little bit more so more apples fall out? That's my question. such a strong adventurer. Swear to God, they're adding so many NPCs that just walk around like this lady in the city just to make them seem like they're full of people. But I mean, they could also, just an idea, make city hubs a little bit more interesting again. Like I don't like to stand around in Valdrakken. I'd rather spend my time here, but there's nothing here. Like it starts with the crafting system. Like you cannot do your crafting orders here, or you cannot hand in any crafting orders. So you're always forced to go back to Valdrakken. Like there's so many things that you just can't do in the old cities, but that you have to do in Valdrakken. So I mean, if they would change that, that could already help a lot with making the cities just lived in again. But hey, who am I to talk? I'm just a cranky World of Warcraft boomer who doesn't like dragons. And that's damn right. Alright, give me another apple. There's so many candles on this pond. Sometimes it's so obviously awkward that they just put a bunch of new art assets on top of the old art assets, and I don't know if they have someone in their team that looks at like compatibility, and not in a technical sense but like in an art sense. Like if new models look good in older parts of the world. For example, I always think it looks so strange if you walk up to like a boss that still has an old model and everyone around them has a new model. just doesn't look that good. And sometimes I don't think that Classic or BC or even Wrath raids need all the new models. Sometimes I think the old ones are fine because they're in these old settings. But again, wow boomer. Alright, let's get this level up. And I think with that I'm gonna conclude this little trip to tame a few rare beasts. Oh yeah. Safe travels. What is that? Eyes of the Beast. I mean, that is a useless, utterly useless, but very fun ability. Just don't forget that you can pull with this. Like, if you do this in a raid, you will pull the boss. Not that I would have ever tried this out, obviously. I would not do that. I'm a very responsible hunter and I've never done any of the things that hunters are known for. I've never pulled the boss by auto shot, I've never pulled the boss with my pet, and I've never left the growl ability on in a dungeon. No, that wouldn't happen to me. I am in combat. See, you even get into combat even though there was nothing to be in combat with. Oh, and I just realized we can not fly because we are not level 30, we just dinged level 29. That's that's not awkward at all. Okay, let's put that somewhere where we will probably never use it. I mean, honestly, this is just one of the buttons, Eyes of the Beast, that I press when I'm waiting for my raid lead to finally tell us to attack the boss. I think that's exactly what these abilities are for. And maybe some class flavor. But anyway, I think this is it for now. We will definitely continue taming rare beasts all over the place. Next time we might even venture out to a place like Northrend. I haven't really decided that yet. I think I would like to be able to fly before I go to Northrend. And I think that I would definitely try to do that at like a unresponsible time of day, just so we can make sure that there is no one else trying to tame our beasts. And yeah, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye!